the Sudhisar class, and I request everybody to suggest me and comment about the videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for everything. Hello and welcome back to the Sudhisar class. The crisis that we are discussing about is Bangladesh crisis is point 1. Point 2, US government stopped all the aids to India. Next, oil prices increased. 4th, prices increased of commodities. 5, industrial growth was low. 6th, unemployment was very high. 7th, the monsoon failure. These are the crises were led to a biggest movements are called Gujarat movement, right? So what is Gujarat movement? So let's brief discuss about it, right? Gujarat movement 1974, when the prices of goods were increased day to day, students in Gujarat began an agitation against the price rising of food grains and even cooking oil and other essential commodities, and against corruption was high, and the student protested in January 1974 was joined by the major opposition parties and became widespread, leading to the imposition of president's rules in the state. The opposition parties demanded fresh election. The opposition parties were demanded for a fresh election to be held in the states where there was no election. And during this period of time, the Morarji Desai, the prominent leader of Congress organization, announced that he would go on indefinite fast. So he declared that, and he was the main rival of Indira Gandhi when he was in the Congress, and announced that he would go on indefinite fast in fresh election were not held in the states. Under intense pressure from students supported by the opposition political parties, assembly elections were held in Gujarat in June 1975. The fresh election were held in June 1975, and Congress was defeated in that, right? So it is about the Gujarat movement, and next we are going to discuss about Bihar movement, right? So when we compare to the two movements, the Gujarat movement and Bihar movements, so their themes were comparably similar, right? So let's see about it. So March 1974, right? This movement was also led by the students. First started by the student against what? Raising price of oil, food security, unemployment, and corruption. So similarly, they were also taken the themes for the movements. And the students of Bihar invited Jayaprakash Narayan, or he was called JP, to lead the students movement, right? And so he was a social worker and even a great politician also. And he led the movement, and he accepted it on the condition that movement will remain he was accepted, but the two conditions in front of him was, one is non-violent. The movement should go on by non-violent method, and another point was it should not limit in Bihar itself. It should be nationwide. Then people from all walks of life entered the movement, and so mass gatheration was motivated, and Jayaprakash Narayan demanded the dismissal of the Congress, right, which was in the center. The government should dismissal, and the total revolution and even a total revolution in the social, economical, and political spheres. Everything should be changed. So his demand was. And another important blow was the employees of the railway gave a call for a nationwide strike. And the railway gave a call for a nationwide strike. This threatened to paralyze the country. And in 1975, Jayaprakash Narayan led a people's march to the parliament. And this was one of the largest political rallies ever held in the capital. राइट लोग बिहार से लेकर पार्लियामेंट दिल्ली तक पहुंच गए थे और ऐसी स्ट्राइक और ऐसी भीड़ कभी भी नहीं हुआ था. सो दैट इज द रिकॉर्ड मेड बाय द जयप्रकाश नारायण. And he was now supported by the non-Congress opposition parties like the Bharatiya Jana Sangh, the Congress organization, and the Bharatiya Lok Dal, and the Socialist Party and others. And these parties were projecting JP Narayan as an alternative to the Indira Gandhi. However, there were many criticism about these ideas and about the politics of mass agitation that was employing. Both the Gujarat and Bihar agitations were seen as anti-Congress and rather than opposing the state governments. They were seen as protests against the leadership of Indira Gandhi. And Indira Gandhi believed that the movement was motivated by personal opposition to her. And this was all about the movements of Gujarat and Bihar. Next, we are going to discuss about conflict with